Hello everyone, welcome to Pokemon Card Silver Tempest Booster Box opening. Just so this video isn't hours long, I'm going to break this apart into several episodes, and we're only going to open 6 packs each. We'll start by looking at the design of the box. Start by taking a look at the back here. Pokemon Sword and Shield Silver Tempest, Argent Adventure and Dazzling Discovery. An ominous rumble echoes in the distance, and Lugia V-Star emerges from the ocean's depths to answer its call. Uncharted territory lies waiting to be explored alongside Alolan Vulpix V-Star, while Serperior, Unknown, and Mawile join the expedition as Pokemon V-Star, and a legendary battle awaits as Regieleki VMAX and Regidrago V-Star awaken from slumber. Discover powerful partnerships in the trainer gallery and set a course for adventure with the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Silver Tempest expansion. Let's see what the rest of the box shows. Looks like we got its star on the side and Alolan Vulpix. The other side looks like we have our Regidrago. And Regieleki on the top. Now let's get this thing open and open up some packs, shall we? Get the tab opened up. See how this box is supposed to be displayed. Just like that. And here we have our 6 packs we're going to be opening up today. And for our first pack, we have a Regidrago as the artwork. And the back of the packs have the same text as the box does, so we won't worry about reading that today. Alright, we'll do the pack trick. This one's a 4. We have our energy card. Trainer, Furosode Girl. She looks like she's happy to see someone. Probably the trainer. Coming out of a kitchen, maybe she's prepared a meal. There's a lot of details. You can see the individual pots, pans, and scoops. Even has some plants on top of the kitchen. Next up, we have Donphan. His background looks like he's in a savanna of some sort, just charging something. Some nice details with the grass flying around him. Next up, we have Abraxia, surrounded by flames, holding this twig. Maybe as a defensive measure of some sort. The setting appears to be at night. There's the stars in the background behind the flames. Some very nice lighting on the artwork here. Next up is Clink. These gears look like they're in a factory of some sort. Maybe that's where they originate from. Or it's possibly easier for them to hide in there. Our next Pokemon is a Petalil. Around some water. Bunch of leaves. Maybe a dense pond of some sort. Staring off into the distance like he's watching something. Next up we have a fire type, Litten. This little cat looks like he's absolutely terrified of what he's seeing. He's backed into a corner of a building of some sort. Maybe a house. Next Pokemon is a Murkrow. Looks like he's getting ready to take off the ledge of a building at night. Got a full moon in the background. Very bottom corner, there's the rest of the city. Using some feathers over it. But he seems to be minding his own business. Next we have a Swablu. It's a rather simplistic drawing. Can't tell if that's either a pink sky or some water or something. Next up we have a reverse hollow Baneri. This little rabbit's jumping through a field, bunch of flowers and a little cliffside there. Just hopping about. Very fitting setting to this Pokemon. Next up we have an Amoonguss. It's in a forest of some sort. His facial expression seems like he's very annoyed about something. Maybe it's the little light that's getting to him. Shading on this one is quite good. Very accentuated, a little bit of color with the flowers. And our second pack. Artwork has an Alolan Vulpix. It's very nice. Starting off with the fire energy. Going into an Anorith. Looks like he's under the water. Some other creatures swimming behind him. He's crawling in between some rocks and seaweed. A lot of good lighting in it. Next we have an unidentified fossil. Well, there's your problem right there. It's 4 different ones. It's not just one. I mean, I'm not a geologist, but obvious is obvious. Looks like maybe they were some sort of oceanic fossils. This trainer card goes into a Glally. Seems to be very mad about that plant being right there. Maybe he doesn't like any decorations near his cave. Looks to be in the middle of the mountains. Maybe he doesn't want any visitors. Next Pokemon is a Sunkern. Looks like he's in a field surrounded by flowers and berries. Looks like he's very much enjoying that sun. Next up we have a Clink. I've already had him, so we move on to a Petito. Already had him. What else we got? Oh, and another Litten. These are like duplicate packs. Come on, give me something good. A Murkrow. Man, you guys are killing me. want something different here. Anorith. At least this one's a reverse holo. See the comparison between the non-holo and the reverse holo. This one's really shiny. Let's see if we get a good card. A Terrakion. Regular holographic. It's pretty nice. It's looking off into the distance, standing on a mountain. It's like it's near either dusk or dawn. The sky looks very nice, especially with the holo pattern. Don't think I have this card yet, so not too bad of a pull. Next up, we have the Lugia artwork. Starting off with our Psychic Energy. Going into Narakinid. It's a bit of an interesting Pokemon. Has a water bubble around his head, but it walks on land. This one appears to be in a jungle of some sort. This one has very good lighting in the artwork. It's a nice touch with the glint off the dew from the plants. Next card is a Stone Generator. It's just a pile of rocks. Looks like he's happy stacking other rocks around him, trying to make his home look more like him. Overall, nothing too exciting. Stack of stones, I guess. Next Pokemon is a Golbat. Looks like he's sitting on a branch yawning. Looks like he's in the middle of a park of some sort. See the skyscrapers in the background to the left there. Trying to make out what the other creature in the background is. Looks like maybe a Gothita or something. Next up is a Swirlix. This one has a yarn artwork on it. It's a cotton candy type Pokemon, surrounded by other candies. Sitting on looks like a giant pile of cotton candy. Not that big of a fan of the yarn artworks, but I think it works on this one. Next we have a Marini. Looks like it's on the edge of a beach of some sort. Looks like he's jumping into the water maybe. Seems to be enjoying himself. Curvature of the water is interesting design. Maybe it's in the middle of a wave of some sort. Glint off some of the water spots. Makes it a bit unique. Next we have a Baltoy. It's got more of a realistic type design on it. Photorealistic, I guess. This clay doll Pokemon sitting on some sort of rocks. Background's kind of blurred, but it looks like more rocks. Then I have a Indeedee. Seems to be greeting something. Probably the trainer. Front of the house. It's got a bunch of flower planters in the front. It's very detailed, looks nice. Got a Sunkern. Sorry buddy, we've already seen you today. To a reverse holo Rapidash. It's very nice. Looks like it's getting ready to attack something. Looking through some plants or something at it. It's hard to tell what the light's glinting off of. Maybe it's just the fire coming from the Pokemon. I got something here. Regidrago V. One of the theme Pokemon, that's very nice. Hollow pattern accentuates its attack. Even though it's just its head, it's a pretty good design. I don't think I have him yet, so it's a good pull. Alright, our next pack. We have the Alolan Vulpix art. I don't know why, but the glue on these packs have been giving me some trouble today. Starting off with our Leaf Energy. Going into a Toxicroak. Looks like he might be getting ready to fight something. It's in a very dead swamp background. Next up we have a Jinx. Another color pencil type artwork. Gotta get that psychedelic feeling going, I guess. A lot of small details in the background, but they're hard to make out with the colors. Next we have a Toxapex. Sitting on a beach. Looks like he might be staring at that rock for some reason. But a really good job on the water. That art's always hard to get. Next in we have a Psychic Ralts. So Ralts is going down the stairs in the city. Next to a flowered planter. Don't know if that flowers that are on the stairs something that Ralts wants us to see or not. And we're going into a Spinda. It's always been a weird Pokemon. It's like a drunken boxing technique. Just swirls all over the place. Onto a Pikachu. Looks like he's got some other mouse-type Pokemon with him. A Dean and a Togedemaru. Using their electric powers to attack something. Might be hard to see on camera, but the lightning from Pikachu goes from a yellow almost to blue. It's an interesting design choice. Kind of like it. Next up we have a Noibat. I can't tell if he's looking over the rocks at something or if he might have fallen from the sky. Interesting design choice. There's a Togedemaru. Got like a electric bubble or something around him. Looks like he's using his tail to attack. On planes or something. Oh, we got a Altaria. It's a trainer gallery card. It's a very nice hollow pattern on that. The background's very bright, but Looks like they're in a building of some sort. Looks like they might be celebrating something. I think I already got this one once before. But it's still a nice card. We go from a trainer gallery to a gold Lugia V-Star. That's a lovely foil. Looks like you might be tackling somebody. Got the Pokemon symbol on the bottom half of it. Like a lot of these gold card designs, they're very nice. And Lugia is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's a fantastic pull. Definitely getting these last two in the hard plastic sleeves for sure. Alright, second to last pack of the day. Onto a Dark Energy. Into a Dracloak. Seems to be laying on his back, enjoying the sun. Looks like maybe he's in a forest of some sort. And next we have a Lantern. Sliding up the water, surrounded by, looks like a bunch of coral. Seems to have spotted something off in the distance. Except we have another unidentified fossil. And into another Spinda. Another Pikachu. Another Noibat. The packs giveth, and the packs taketh away. Another Togedemaru. Sandile. Haven't had him yet. Looks like he's enjoying the sandbox that his trainer provided for him, probably. Next up we have a Radiant Alakazam. Pulled a couple of these, but they're still enjoyable to get. The entire thing is holographic. It's got his psychic swirls behind him. Very nice design. Going on into a Frostlass. The trainer appears to be battling with the Frostlass. Pokemon appears to be posing for a photo. Surrounded by a bunch of mountains, a bunch of snow around it. Maybe created by the Frostlass, I don't know. And for our final pack today, got a Water Energy, Professor Laventon. It's like maybe the trainer found him out on something. Seems like he got caught doing something. There's no pads or anything, so it might be trying to hide out from some experiment he did. Got another Dracloak. Moving on into a Metang. Looks like he's trying to punch something. Definitely wouldn't want to be hit by those claws. Into another Sandile. Got another Swirlix. Another Marini. Another Baltoy. Another Indeedee. There's a Reverse Hollow Wailord. Looks like he's swimming into a bay of some sort. A lot of very geometric shaped rocks, but definitely not man-made. And he looks like he might get stuck, I don't know. And last card, going into a Arcanine. So a rare card. It's definitely attacking something. It's surrounded by fire. But it's a very good design. A lot of detail with the hair on the Arcanine. Background's pretty black, so I can't tell the setting. But it's very clean. I like it. That's all we have time for today. Join me in the next episode. We'll open 6 more packs from that booster box. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.